Welcome to the Abstract Blood Type Wellness Podcast, where the right play meets purpose and flavor finds faith.
Back to the kitchen, yeah, I found my
Greetings
stuff.
and welcome
Feeling in
back
the hurt
to
and
the
no
Abstract
feeling
Blood Type
the
Wellness
heart.
Podcast. I am your host, AC Price, certified wellness nutrition coach and educator, and founder and CEO of the AC Art of Food. Now, before we dive in, let me just say this. We made it to episode 8. And that matters. I'm so very excited because most podcasts don't make it past 7. And we've done that and then some. And consistency is wellness too. And I'm so very grateful that you're here with me. Now, let's talk about what's happening in this here world of nutrition right now, because a lot has already transpired in the very short amount of time we've been in 2026. When guidelines become reckless, why personalized wellness matters more now than ever. Now, before I share my expert opinion, let's ground this in research, okay? According to the National Institutes of Health and the Harvard T.H. School of Public Health, sustainable health outcomes are most strongly associated with whole food dietary patterns, balanced macronutrition intake, plant-forward meals, and lifestyle factors such as movement, digestion, gut health, and stress management. Now, what this research does not support is extreme swings, blanket recommendations, if you will, without disclaimers, or pharmaceutical shortcuts without lifestyle foundations. So I want you to keep that in mind as we move forward in this podcast, okay? So, like I said, within the first 30 days of 2026, we have seen major shifts in our national dietary guidance regulations, okay? And I want to be completely clear. This update is reckless and misleading. Yes, I know, fruits, it's been flipped upside down. Fruits and vegetables have been increased. Awesome, okay? And that part we absolutely agree with. However, here's where it becomes a little dangerous. Full-fat dairy is being elevated. Now, full-fat dairy is being normalized without any context whatsoever, or disclaimers, despite the decades of evidence showing that for many people, especially those prone to inflammation, it can be mucus building and disease supportive. Now, I have seen recent reports as of late, as I've done some research, that is showing now I see the wording where it says healthy fats. And I know that wasn't there before, nor were those the reports that were verbally coming out. It was just completely full fat. So I am seeing that now. So I don't know if that's been an adjustment that's been made, but I do know that I am seeing that on a lot more of the signage that's out now about the RDA recommended food pyramid. But still, not everyone digests dairy well, okay? And not everybody responds the same way. Lactose intolerance is real. Then we have the increased protein without warnings. And protein is being emphasized heavily without proper education surrounding kidney strain, dehydration, gut imbalance, long-term metabolic stress when overconsumed. More is not always better, especially without the proper precautions, okay? So then we go into alcohol risks that have been completely softened. And this may be the most alarming. And it's the downplaying of alcohol's risks. Now, alcohol is being framed now as something simply to quote unquote drink less of, rather than it being a known contributor to hormone disruption, liver stress, inflammation, weight gain, mental health challenges. And the list goes on. And in a wellness crisis, this reduction is irresponsible. It's irresponsible. There's no other way to play it, okay? And then here we go into the GLP-1, okay? Now we have the pills, okay? The accessibility without accountability, okay? And it's like the elephant in the room, right? The GLP-1 pill. But making this medication more accessible without education is a whole problem, okay? What's not being emphasized enough? proper meal planning to support, okay, digestive and probiotic support, muscle preserving and strength training, long-term maintenance and strategies. And to be completely honest, people are taking this diabetic medication for vanity more so than they are for health. And the long-term side effects, guess what? We just don't know. We don't, because the drug is still new. So history has also taught us a lesson in this before. Okay. Now, this is where ACR to food exists in these moments. Okay. This is why. Because we don't sell shortcuts. I'm not going to give you anything to promote fear. Okay. I'm going to have a solution. And we absolutely are not going to believe in a one size fits all wellness, because it does not. Okay. DNA is a factor in all of this. ACR to food is grounded simply in personalized nutrition, blood type focused wellness, sustainable habits, and education over hype. So blood type wellness is here to help people understand why certain foods inflame their bodies, okay? Why some trends feel good for others, but not them, and how to build meals and lifestyles that actually last, okay? They are ingrained as just, hey, day-to-day life, okay? And a healthier walk. Now, what actually works best in all of this is going to bring us back to the basics, okay? Because here's what hasn't changed, despite all of the noise and the chaos. Vegetables as the foundation, fruit as support, not a replacement, lean, appropriate protein, complex carbohydrates, the ones that actually do work in your body, okay? And not living free like the simple carbohydrates, healthy fats, not full fats, movement, digestion, stress management. This is wellness, not trends, okay? Now, before you go, if today's episode has supported you in any way, I want you to be sure to subscribe to the Abstract Blood Type Wellness Podcast, wherever you get your podcasts, okay? So you never miss a grounded, practical wellness conversation with me and some guests. And if you're ready to go deeper with me, I invite you to visit acr2food.com and start with our culinary health assessment, available right on our homepage for you to complete. And from there, you can explore our Blood Type Wellness one-on-one starter kits, wellness coaching and memberships, custom meal plans and healing tea blends, and one or all of our 7 deliciously healing and life-changing wellness ebooks and e-cookbooks. And of course, our flagship baby that started it all, our heart healthy, lower sodium, handcrafted small batch Abstract Spice Gold seasoning blends designed to make healthy taste oh so good. So remember, guys, this is about health over vanity, education over desperation, and personalization over confusion. And all in all, until next time, great eats and healthy living.